Hey beautiful, I am back with another wig show and tell, and today's wig is brought to you by RPGSHOW. If you are interested in this wig, I'll be sure to leave the direct website link to it in the description box with some other links that you just might be interested in. So one thing that is a gift as soon as you get the wig is this dust bag. These are good to store your wig in if you do not want to keep the box. I personally like to keep the box. Sometimes the dust bags are good too. The packaging always come nice and beautiful with them. The wig comes neatly packaged in this box. Here's the wig. It came neatly packaged. I also got a thank you card, and in the thank you card they send your order slip with your wig information on it, and it also tells you how to exchange or return if you're not a fan of the wig when you get it. So if you don't like the wig after you get it and you want to exchange it or return it, I recommend doing it as soon as possible. And that's with any wig company that accepts exchanges or returns. So they don't think you wore the wig and you're trying to like send it back or anything. There's also hairline tape, and they said a lot of it. Thank you so much. These come in handy because this is like the new glueless form of installing the wig the safe way. So I might use these today, I might not, we'll see. There were 2 wig caps, a spoolie, a razor blade, eyebrow scissors, and tweezers. I also got this wig storage bag. These are really good if you don't want to use the duster bag, but these are nice and compact for in your closet. You could bend it, store your wig in it, and it doesn't take up no space when you put your wig in this. So thank you so much, RPGSHOW. You are the best. Like, I love you guys so much. So here's the wig, straight out the package. Let me just take the stuff off so you can see what we're working with today. Ooh. Oh, y'all want to see inside the wig? Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what they working with. This is RPGSHOW new Fit Lock 13x6 drawstring wig. It comes with a 13x6 lace frontal parting space. Behind the frontal there are 2 combs plus another comb in the nape area with adjustable straps. As you can see, it comes with a drawstring, and the drawstring, it adjusts to any head size. And it's so easy. You just pull the string, tighten the stopper, and look how snug it makes the wig. So if you have a small head, this will definitely come in handy for the small head people out there. And you just pull the stopper back to adjust the tightness and make it loose. They also inserted a adjustable elastic band, and it is removable as well. It's so easy to remove it and hook it back on. There's a place in there where you just hook it and slide it right back through. The cap material that this wig was made on have a light stretch fit to it. The lace on the wig is HD lace, and the hair texture feels like a soft silky texture. Okay, so this is the wig straight out of the package. And the wig comes pre-styled, but because it was in the packaging, it went through a little something, so don't be too hard on them. We are going to get this wig together because I know this is going to be a beautiful one. The hairline is looking good too. I can't wait to press it out and see what it's working with. They did put a lot of lace this time. All right, so let's get to styling. So the wig comes as a middle part, but the middle part can go deeper. So I took my comb and made it more deeper. Then I use some misting spray and styling spritz to flatten the parting space, and I'm using my Annis hot comb. The temperature setting I have it on is 20. That is the highest temperature setting. And I'm just smoothing out the parting space, and I'm also going to smooth out the hairline as well. So I was gonna curl the hair while it was on the blockhead, but I felt like to have more control of the curls, let me curl it on my head instead. So before I put the wig back on me, I have to cut off that extra lace in the front. And to cut off the extra lace, I'm going to use my pink shears. And I just take my time and start from the middle and cut right along the hairline. So now it's about to go down. Here is the wig, and just a heads up, some lace come in the nape area as well, and to make sure your wig fits nice and comfortable, especially if you do a updo, make sure you cut that lace in the nape area. To cut that off, I'm just using some eyebrow scissors, but you can use regular scissors to do that. Next, I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 360, and I'm going to apply the powder underneath the lace, but I'm only applying it to the spots that is showing, so that is the hairline and the parting space. In the back, where the nape area is, I didn't hook the adjustable straps too close. Underneath the wig, I'm going to wear a black stocking cap. When I put the wig on, I make sure that did I wear the elastic band? I think I did. I made sure that adjustable elastic band was nice and comfortable in the nape area. And so far, this is how it's looking. The lace hairline is longer than my hairline. So I just take my eyebrow scissors and I cut off some of the lace by the ear tab. Ooh, so far that lace is looking good, not bad at all. And I put the hair in a quick updo so I can tighten the nape area with that drawstring, and I was like, okay, that updo is pretty cute. We got to try that again later. So like I said, it's so simple. You just take the drawstring, pull it, tighten the stopper, and the rest of the string you just stick it under the cap in the nape area. And so far the back look good. Like, I love how they did the design of the cap and how you can't see too much of my own edges in the back. Looks pretty natural. So for this wig install, I'm going to spray down a lace, and I'm going to use TG Bedhead Hardhead Spray. And I'm going to spray one layer of this by the ear tabs. And I just start from my ear tab and work my way up to the temple. Then I use my blow dryer on the warm setting, and I just blow dry it until it's completely dry. Another thing you can do that some people are doing these days is using the hairline tape that I showed you guys in the beginning that they send you for free. And that just helps you do the install without any glue or spray. But sometimes the tape kind of shine through, so that's why I don't really like doing it all the time unless the hair is going to cover up the sides. So now it's time to curl the hair, and it was so easy to curl. I used my T3 barrel curling iron, and I just took huge sections of the hair and just threw some curls in there, and this took me no more than about like 8 to 10 minutes. While curling, I noticed that the hair took the heat pretty well, and it held up the curls nicely as well. Psst. If you made it this far in the video, I gotta be honest with you. I made my own self mad. Like, why would I wear that top? I'm gonna be honest though, I do remember why I wore that top. I was going through a lot of toothache pain, and I just wanted to throw something on. The top wasn't bad, but I could have wore a different bra. So excuse my top. I don't know, I just feel like that's a little tacky of me to do that. But I had to be honest, I was just trying to get the job done. But we are here for the wig, not the outfit. So yeah, if anybody noticed that and you didn't say nothing, but now you noticed because I said something, don't judge a sister. But if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for taking time to watch. I appreciate you, and I hope everything is going really well with you and your loved ones. To help give the hair some volume, I shook the hair out 2 times, and that's just optional. I'm just showing you guys what I did. And I noticed how after I combed it out, the curl in the front could use some touching up, but otherwise everything else came out great. Oh my god, you can't tell me nothing. This came out so gorgeous, and I must say, RPG Show, you guys did an excellent job with the coloring. Like the way the roots fade into the brown and then the brown highlights just come together, like this is giving me straight out of the salon vibes. Super cute, really nice. Love it. You guys did a great job with that. So I love how when I split the hair in the back too, my tracks are showing and you can't see my wig cap. The hair texture, like I said before, is a silky texture. As for the hair density, I would say it's about at least 150 to maybe 180%. The hair length I have in the video is 20 inches, but if you would like this in a shorter length, they do have 14, 16, and 18. And I definitely have to show you guys what this looked like in natural sunlight because wow. The artificial light that I was under was not doing justice. Like, look at that. And then look at the lace. The lace blends so perfectly with my skin tone. And I feel like it will blend perfectly with any skin tone once you get it to match your skin tone. And if you didn't know, I love me a wig that have a deep parting space. That 13x6 parting space is deep. I wanted to show you guys what this looked like as a half up, half down style because you can do other styles with this wig. Like it's so much parting space to do other things. And like I said, it comes with a 13x6. So if you want to do a right side part or a middle part, or you can even add 2 braids up there, it will still come out beautiful. I also had to try a ponytail, and what? Look at that ponytail. Look at that nape area. That's glueless free, spray free nape area just doing its thing. And to take it to another level, I added like a clip in the back so it could look like I did kind of like a high ponytail thing. And this came out too cute. This wig was a hit. RPG Show did their thing. They pretty much did all the work. The most you have to do is touch up the curls, and you don't have to use a curling iron. You can also use flexi rods. So that's pretty much it for my wig show and tell. Like always, thank you so much for taking time to watch. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below and I'll get back to them as soon as possible. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, you guys. Be safe out there.